We about to dress the culture. Go tell a friend. We about to dress the culture, We about brick by brick, you get your boy Big Wall, and this is Address the Culture. And today we back with another dope episode. We got a special guest in the building. Now today we got a young gunner. You know what I'm saying? I like to call them young hitters. Not for what they doing out in the streets, because they putting hits up there on the scoreboard. You know what I'm saying? And this young player right here, man, doing his thing, etching out his own lane in the game. You know what I'm saying? Adding to the culture instead of taking it away from it. How we like it. We got the one, the only, young Zhae in the building. What it do, my dude?
What's that? Yo, I appreciate you for having me. Oh my God, this is hard.
Man, you already know. You already know, man. It's
quarantine times.
Yo, man, it's dope to have you come through, man. Like, you another one of them artists, man, I've been watching. You know what I'm saying? And I've been seeing you doing your thing, putting in the work, man, staying consistent. And in this game, you know, we don't get too many flowers. You know what I'm saying? It's a long road to the top. You know what I'm saying? You take 2 steps back, you get knocked 10 steps back. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you take 10 steps forward and you get knocked 10 steps back. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, on this platform, I like to shine light on those who doing their thing. So you coming through the culture is dope, man.
Respectfully, I appreciate you for even showing us love. You feel me? Us young niggas, man.
Yeah, man.
We don't see much of this, so.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. So first thing I want to know is, how did you get your name?
You know what? Quick story. It's actually funny as hell. I was in a relationship probably like 4 years, you feel me? Not elementary, like middle high school little relationship. And I was going by Young Hustle Hard. That was my rap name, you feel me?
Okay.
It was wrong to spell it, you feel me? I keep retyping it, all that. So I've been rapping since I was 8, for those who don't know.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? That was my young name. When I got a little older, I had to evolve with it. So
yeah,
my ex at the time, her name on Twitter was Life of blah, blah, blah. I ain't gonna say it. But I'm like, yo, that's hard. I could go by my government without going by my government, because my government is Zhae. And they got a lot of meaning to that, very unique. I didn't want to take away from you feel me, my name. So I stole it. Stole her name. You are ex, I want that. Thank you.
Yo, shout out to the ex. You know what I'm talking about? You know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You added to the brand.
You know too, man. She out there watching somewhere.
That's a fact. So, with all that being said, who is Life of Zhae?
Without so many words, Life of Zhae is the youngest in charge, you feel what I'm saying, running it out of Baltimore, but in Los Angeles as of probably February 28th of last year. I've been here for like a year, so I'm young, I'm versatile, but I'm also hungry, and it comes from a different place. I know a lot of people that has seen struggle, or has seen the streets, has seen all of these different things. They want to tell the story that they see, but it's different when you either live in it or you reap the consequences of it. You feel what I'm saying? Even whether you win it or not, when people that you love dying and stuff like that, that pain you got to carry with you. It's more so of a heartfelt story, and I put that in my music, whether it's positive or negative. I want to be able to tell that story. So, long story short, Life of Zhae is a storyteller, and all of the stories that you hear about what's going on in the world, like, I want to be able to put that into my music, whether it's for me or another artist that I'm writing for. Regardless, that's what I represent. You feel what I'm saying? Telling the story.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So is it safe to say you live what you put in your music, either is personally or like seeing it through the eyes of somebody else? It's just not something that you create?
Yeah, I don't like to, I mean, even the bad stuff, I don't like to, you know what I'm saying, put light on it. So you can tell that I'm saying it from a place of, I'm angry that that's where I was, or I'm angry that that's what I saw. And it's coming out like that, versus I'm bragging about, you know what I'm saying, the hardship that we go through out there, you know what I'm saying, on the other side. So it's definitely a part of it, but it's more so just me trying to tell that story versus like, because I lived it, you know what I'm saying? But I know the people that saw it, they wanted that. They wanted that glory that you get from being respected and being someone that people are loyal to. They want that so bad that they'll do whatever they got to do to get it. When I already had it at a young age, I don't know if I took it for granted when I was younger or not, but that's my experience. That's my story to tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's dope, man. That you allowing yourself to be so vulnerable on the track, and as young as you are. You know what I mean? Because it's so easy to put on a facade. You know what I'm saying? And paint a picture that you ain't even seen. You know what I mean? And for you to be so open in your music, man, that's dope, man. Shout out to you.
Appreciate it.
So with all that being said, brother, how did you first get your start in music, man?
Oh yeah, that's another story. Well, my father, shout out to Block Hugger. He was hot in the Baltimore scene just for everything. You know what I'm saying? That was relevant to the music or as far as the streets. Like my father showed face, and you feel what I'm saying? He showed a lot of love and support to the other people that what I'm saying wanted to come up under Loud Boys Music Group, which was his label at the time. I saw it from a distance, but the closer and closer I got to 8, which is that year that started it all, I had been experiencing skipping a grade in school, being in classes with kids that ain't really know what I knew. You know what I'm saying? Like I lived in the inner city. I was over west, but them kids was already like they was already friends and all that stuff. I had just transferred. I had to develop a skill to stand out. Cause they was gonna bully me. They was gonna pick on me. I was the littlest kid. You feel me? You skip a grade. You still little. You ain't skip.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You are. They was bullying you last year. You know what I'm talking about?
And now,
yeah, that part.
It's just one of those where I had to settle down and say, yo, let me get in the studio. So I hit my father up. I'm like, yo, I'm ready. And he said, you've been saying you're ready, but like, show me something. And I showed him something. He was like, all right, well, that's hard. Let's see what you do in the booth. And lo and behold, my first song at 8 or 9, one of those, is called Fluid to the Fire. I might drop it just so people can hear the pitch of my voice to know I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, my voice is so high pitched, like I sound 8. You could tell. But
yeah,
like,
legit 8 years old.
Yeah. So that's like early 2010. That's where everybody sounded like back then.
Yeah.
I've evolved with it, and the start of it all was Fluid to the Fire, for real.
Man, that's dope, man. So low key, you like the hip hop Mike Jack. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So started as a shorty. You know what I'm saying? That's dope, bro. That's dope. That's dope. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
How has it been transitioning from a child artist to coming into a grown man being an artist?
Yeah, you got some good questions, man. Thanks. As a kid growing up, I would never discredit my mother, father for, you feel what I'm saying, how they raised me, but they couldn't protect me from everything. You feel what I'm saying? My 18th birthday, every year for my birthday, my mother would tell me something that she did when she was my age that I probably shouldn't have known until I turned that age of maturity. Like
That's
something
dope.
like she made in the past, just so she know that she, you know what I'm saying, kind of relate with me on that level. But my 18th, I said, I'm gonna tell you some stuff that you missed 18 years. I told about everything, and she was her response to it wasn't like a disappointment, because I was like, yo, I'm telling you this, but on a vulnerable level, because you my mother, I don't want to disappoint you. But I was out here doing this, you know what I mean, whoop, because I wanted to make my father proud, or whatever the case may have been. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling her all of this, and she like, I don't knock it. I don't not believe you. You probably was, but I still love you. That moment let me know I had to go ahead to go dumb. You know what I'm saying? As far as fully expressing myself as a young adult.
As
because
a man,
the bop shit was cool, but kids bop is only going to approach the kids and their parents. And their parents were the ones buying the music, so it worked for a while. But when do you evolve? You know what I'm saying? When do you take that leap of faith and say, all right, I'm going to show them what I'm really doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk about what I really live, so that they don't look at me as unauthentic or just trying to put on a facade. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to stay true through the whole process, and 18 was the year. You feel what I'm saying?
That's dope, man. That's dope. Shout out to you, man. It's a lot of artists, man, can't find that transition. And the fact that your mom was so open with you to let you in on, her faults and her growth. Like, that's dope. And it allowed you to be open with her. You know what I mean? So shout out to mom, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the OG, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely molding you and putting your mind. Now I understand why you so willing to be so open in your music. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something that something that you used to with your, with your family. That's dope.
good at that, man. She was very good at letting me know that I was loved. She'd tell me like if I drew a little picture or something, y'all, that's ugly. Try again. Like she was not,
Yeah.
but she would definitely give me that positive reinforcement. When you do good, I'm gonna let you know so you feel appreciated. And when you don't do good, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I want you to do better. So just that blunt and honest relationship I had with my mother from a young age. I
Yeah.
mean, you could say it made me grow up a little faster, but it
Yeah.
also matured me faster for some of the stuff that I've dealt with that a lot of people my age couldn't handle, especially with quarantine. I moved to LA by myself, no friends, no family.
Mm.
February 28th, March was quarantine. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yes,
I've
that's
been
a
out here by
fact.
myself. And that's all because of Mom Deuce really trying to put that into me at a young age. You know what I mean? So shout out to my
Yo.
real, the real.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, shout out to Ma. She the real MVP. You know what I'm saying? And with all that being said, I want to go into something else. By you coming to LA, you know what I'm saying, at the beginning of the pandemic,
Yeah.
how has it been being in LA with the pandemic, trying to pursue your music, just leaving home, you know what I mean, being in a new territory, you know what they say, you far from your home, you's an alien, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So you in unfamiliar territory. How
Right.
has it been trying to maintain the music and just your sanity
Yeah.
being away from home in LA?
It was hard. I ain't gonna lie. I'm never gonna sugarcoat it. It was hard because I had dropped out to go here. I dropped out of college to come to LA. I told
Mm,
like I skipped a grade, so no matter what I was doing in the streets, my mother wanted me to go to school. She didn't care.
mm-hmm,
I wanted to go to the studio at 2 o'clock in the morning. That's cool, but just make sure you got your school situated and all of that. Now, granted, I ain't dropped out with like D's and F's and all of that. Now I dropped
mm-hmm.
out with good grades, but I had that conversation with my mother, like, yo, this I tried it. I did a semester and a half, and it's not for me because I know what I need to know to pursue my dream. I'd rather just pursue it now and learn as I go hands on. And she understood that. You feel what I'm saying? Like she took that as what it was. And when I came out here, I was set free. Like it was like letting the bird out the nest. And the bad side of that is I'm out the nest. I can do whatever I want, no
Yeah,
consequences. I have to live with my own consequences. I don't gotta, lean back on mom and shit, handle it. Nah, that ain't the case. Then it hasn't been the case for a while, but now I felt it. You feel me? It was real.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
was out there probably the first 2 weeks. I got invited to penthouse parties. You feel what I'm saying? Chris Brown birthday party, like little stuff like that. That made
yeah,
me like realize that the opportunity is out here. But what kept me grounded through the quarantine and the curfews and all of the rioting and all that stuff. What kept me sane was I knew that I was by that time I was surrounded by a whole bunch of other people that moved to LA that wasn't from LA trying to do the same thing as me. They may have been older, they may have been a little bit more into something different, but they knew where
yeah,
my mind was at. So I was able to be around like-minded people. And a lot of people
yeah,
don't get that. I had to find it though. You feel me?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
had to find that type of relationship with people that are willing to sit down and talk about these things versus the small talk that you do with your friends. Like I don't have heart to heart with people that often because people don't deserve that from me. So when I
That's
came
a
out here,
fact.
I had to open up a little bit. I had to tell
Yeah,
somebody this was my dream and that I'd die for this and that I want this more than my next breath. I had to tell somebody that for them to
yeah.
feel me and be able to work with me and be, you know what I'm saying, my homie throughout the situation, my quarantine friends. You feel me?
That's a fact. That's a
Straight
fact.
up.
And you know what? Again, it goes back to mom, man. You was willing to be vulnerable. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because sometimes you got to, bro. You know what I'm saying?
As
So,
hard as it is, you got to.
yeah, yeah, man. Shout out to you, man. Doing big things, man. You know what I'm saying? Taking your career in your own hands, man. That's super dope. Um, so with all that being said, who inspires you to make the music that you make?
Well, my father was the biggest inspiration off rip. You feel what I'm saying? My father has instilled into me that I'm a poet, whether it was with my words or in music. He let me know that I had it in me. You feel what I'm saying? But watching, I say younger, I say Meek Mill and all of that, because I'm from the East Coast, Baltimore, Philly.
Yeah, yeah,
Everybody in my city was getting a D1 chain or you feel what I'm saying, a Dream Chasers chain. So they was all
yeah,
they was picking us up. That's where the spotlight was at on us. So I
yeah.
was looking at the people that was giving us a chance. You feel what I'm saying? Now that I'm a little bit older and wiser, and I see what the world has shown us via social media, I don't really have one specific inspiration anymore. But I do have people that stand out. Like I know that a lot of the media and stuff debunk their character, but I don't in my head look at them for that because I'm not on social media like everybody else. I listen to music. So when I would hear Meek music, I would hear passion. When I would hear Jay-Z 444 as a young, whatever that year came out, I have to listen to it like, yo, I might not like Jay-Z as much as my uncle do, but I do gotta appreciate that he dropped me some jewels in this album. You know what I'm saying? So I find inspiration in the music, not the people no more. It's too much shit going on. You feel me?
Yeah. I can dig it. But that's dope though. That you keeping your ears open and you willing to pick and choose what can add to your, you know what I'm saying, your own plate and your own pie, your own sound. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, man. Taking a page out of people's book and writing your own novel. That's what it's all about, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Real talk. So with all that being said, how would you describe the music that you create?
So for myself, the music that I write for myself to perform, I say it can range from, you know what I'm saying, something that'll bring you out of your chair to kind of like, you know, show attention to as far as the upbeat, happy songs, all the way down to the heartfelt melodic traps, you know what I'm saying, that get people kind of in their feels. Like I make it all, but I think it's like that because I write for so many different genres. So the type of music I do is versatile. That's the only word I could say that'll give it its credit because I can tap into some different pockets. Like if I was to write for a pop artist, I would do that comfortably because I know my style isn't just for me. My style is versatile enough to be manipulated for anybody's sound. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about wordplay, delivery. For me, like everything else after that will complement itself in
That's
that
a
right.
fact.
So that's the type of music I make, man. Versatile, different. Switch up every time.
That's dope, man. I definitely hear it in your sound, man, in the joints that I heard. And just even I give a shout out to you because like you being yourself. Like I can honestly see that that's who you are. You're not putting on no facade, you're not trying to be a tough guy. You know what I'm saying? You ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? But you're not trying to be no tough guy. You're not trying to, boast and brag. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm here to make music, but don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Like you a man before you anything, and you willing to be that on them tracks, man. So that's dope, bro.
Appreciate it, man, for real.
That's dope. What's your creative process like when you get in the studio?
Somebody asked me that the other day, and I told them just pull up, man, and see. But I think what their feedback to me was, yo, I didn't know what you was doing until I heard the finished product. It varies. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'll go in there and record a melody, like just hum the melody out, or something that I had in my voice memos that was in my head. I'll hum the melody out. I'll come out to hear it on the speakers and let it ring a little bit so the vibrations will tap in. Whereas because when I rap, I get goosebumps, and that's me understanding that I feel my music. You feel what I'm saying? So when I hear it and it's loud and it's knocking, I could put that melody into words easy. So I'll do the melody first, then the words. Or if it's a feature for somebody else, I feel like it's my job to murder you on your own song. I'm gonna go straight for the bars. I ain't even worried about no melody. You know what I'm saying? I gotta body you. So I'm writing. I don't even have to listen to the beat after the first four. It's a loop. All right, I got you. Turn it off. I'm gonna write and then I'm gonna come back. And it take about 15 minutes for a verse. If not 5 minutes freestyling it. You feel what I'm saying? So it varies depending on the type of song, because you got to make a bop for everybody to like, but you also want to be authentic within yourself and tell a story. Sometimes it takes time. Well, but when I write for other people, I gotta sit down with them and write out the storyline first. So I had a song that I wrote for artists I won't say, and she wanted to tell a story more so about her relationship and how she was dealing with it and da da da. So I wrote it out, regular storyline, just regular period punctuation, and then I turned that into a melody and turned that melody into a song. I always start with a story when I'm working with other people, with other artists. You know what I mean? So that's my creative process, at least.
All right, let me find out you over there on your beautiful man shit. You know what I'm saying? Seeing stars and lighting up around you and shit while you up in there recording. That's dope, man. That's dope, man. It's definitely different ways to fry some chicken. You know what I'm talking about? So shit, you up in there, you cooking a little different over there, man.
You gotta cook that out. You feel me? Well, it all tastes the same.
It's different over here, though. You know what I'm talking about?
It's definitely a little extra seasoning on
That's
this.
a fact. A little spicy, You know what I'm talking about? So with your sound, if you hear yourself, like, because you know how the game is, you know what I'm saying? If you can hear yourself collabing with anybody in the game, who would you collab with?
Right now,
I
collab with. All right, I will collab with Baby because Baby is Baby. I'm just.
Which Baby? The Baby or Lil Baby?
Lil Baby.
Okay, just being clear. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't even want to say that one, but I had to just to get out the way. So, Baby, if you hear this, feature me up, please.
All right.
But him aside, all right, when you say if I hear myself, obviously I'll probably say, all right, Roddy Ricch, those melodic, like, hello, I could put a live band behind my shit and it still sounds beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I could collab with somebody like that and it makes sense. But my favorite artists aren't the ones that make sense to me. So I tend to tap into the R&B bag or the alternative R&B bag. I want to see myself featuring with singers. Like, I feel like I'm an R&B singer and a rapper body, low key. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically how Biggie was. You know what I'm saying? They said that man was an R&B singer and a rapper body, and that's how he came up with the melody over those beats so easy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would have to match up with somebody like Roddy or something like that. I just saw Roddy post.
That's dope. Yeah, man. And man, shout out to Roddy, man. You know what I'm saying? And look, we gonna put that energy out in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
In LA right now.
Yeah. We gonna put that energy out in the atmosphere. When it happens, you gonna come on back. You know what I'm saying? Right here on Address the Culture, and we gonna talk about it. You know what I'm talking about? Well, what we gonna do right now? We gonna take a pause for the cause. Our sponsors, the Big Gas Tour. Shout out to Networking Queen. Shout out to DJ Tuck. Shout out to DJ Domino. The Big Gas Tour moving to a city near you, and we'll be right back to Address the Culture. You feel me?
Yeah.
Check out that fire, Gucci, Fendi, Yaya. Counting up this motherfucking money and designer. If we stand around, it's guaranteed that you can find it. Everybody running around and holding up their lighters. I got that fire, Gucci, Fendi, Yaya. Counting up this motherfucking money and designer. If we stand around, it's guaranteed that you can find it. Everybody running around and holding up their lighters. I got that fire. Pour the drink in my double cup.
You already know it's your boy Big Wall, and we back with Life of Zhae, and we in the building here to address the culture. Now, look at here, man. We gonna go ahead and turn it up a notch, and we finna go there. Now, if you could perform and share the stage with any artist, dead or alive, you know what I'm talking about? And like, you know the vibes. You know what I'm talking about. We talk about arena shit. 80, 90,000 packed from the top to the bottom, from the middle to the wall. You know what I'm talking about? You tell everybody, hey, take y'all cell phones out. Light up the building. You know, superstar, goosebump shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Facts.
If you could share the stage with any artist, dead or alive, Life of Zhae, who you sharing the stage with, man?
I ain't never had to think about that. You know, it's crazy. I ain't never had a hype man or nothing. I always perform by myself. Never had niggas up with me. So to actually have to think about that, you got me. Not many people get me, but you got me.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna be safe though and say Prince because you see how you said Dead or Alive, right?
Yeah.
Dead or Alive, say Prince. Because I already told you how I feel about music in general. Fuck the hip hop shit just by itself. I feel like, man, Prince was on some shit. He's singing this shit. He go to the
the good time shit. Yeah. Definitely superstar shit. Next level. You know what I'm talking about? That's dope. I can dig it, man. And you know, like I see you working the internet. You know what I'm saying? I see how you get down. You know, we both know the internet. You can make or break an artist. You know what I mean? But from your viewpoint, how do you feel the internet has impacted the music industry?
Well, nothing has been more tangible than it is right now. So if you wanted to be a millionaire, it's at the click of your hand. Your phone is there. But on the downside, it creates drama. It doesn't. It doesn't enhance it. It doesn't influence it. It creates it. Like that's the start of it all. You feel what I'm saying? So when you see somebody post a video, now all of these different eyes and perspective are trying to give their opinion on what they think is what it is, and they don't know the full story. So you gotta protect yourself. Me, I mean, you can see how unfrequent I post. I don't like the internet shit. I hate it, but at the same time, I know what the price is for not being active on social media and not staying, like in contact with your fan base and making sure that they getting the right music and the right attention, seeing your life. I'm still working on that as an artist. Quarantine slowed it down for everybody, and so everyone felt like they had to hop on this wave. Even the most gangster niggas want to be on Clubhouse and all of that now because you know what I'm saying, we ain't outside. So
you got to.
I guess definitely enhanced the ability to be on, but it's saturated. So now everybody trying to be on is wanting to be different as possible, doing the most outlandish shit. In which I appreciate you even saying that. You can see that I'm being myself because I think I do that strategically. I think I be myself because that's the only different. That's as different as I can get right now. Everybody's already trying to be something else. Everybody always trying to portray their whoever their idol is, and once they get to that point where they feel like they've embodied it completely, now you're just a reincarnation. You're not yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I try my best to stay to myself and not be on social media and engage with all of the buffoonery. But then, you know what I'm saying, I miss out on information. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a double-edged sword. Internet changed the game for sure. Better or
man. Boy, look at Zay coming through here dropping jewels, man. You know what I'm talking about? I hear you, man. I like the cut of your jib, as they say. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'll talk your shit, man. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And that's dope advice, man. And with that, when you think back, and I know you ain't been around too long, but when you think of back, what was some of the best advice you've ever been given?
When somebody show you who they are, believe them. That was the best advice I ever got in my life. And that's not because you want to. I mean, I'm a good-hearted person, but I've made bad decisions. Of course, we all do. But in order to judge somebody's character, you got to see when they show you. And I mean, like, it could be a situation or something like that where they might act a little different. You got to kind of believe who they are, because not only is it weird if they trying to portray that and that's not really them, but if that's what they want to be, you can't associate yourself with that. That's not their mindset. I mean, that's not who they are no more. That's their mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be whoever you want to be. Actors do it all the time, but their mindset put them there. It wasn't their circumstance. I don't give a fuck how many people say, oh, my father wasn't here, my this wasn't that. I know it's hard, and I know it's hard to even be open up and say that to people. But when you say that, you making an excuse. You're a grown ass man. Take care of your shit. You feel what I'm saying? So my advice is, when a motherfucker show you who they are truly, believe them. Believe exactly who they is and move accordingly, because I done met people all the time show me a good face and then turn out to be bad business. You feel me? So, God,
man, talk your shit, man. That's a classic one right there. You know what I mean?
This is the second one though. Don't be afraid to share the knowledge. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what it is right now. I've been taught this. Somebody told me this. Somebody showed me this with their hands. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it was almost like they was giving it to me so that I can give it to somebody else no more. You feel me?
Yeah, reach one, teach one.
Yep, seriously.
Yeah.
That's the advice I can give.
Yeah, that's dope, man. All right, man. How many jewels you gonna drop around this motherfucker, man? You know what I'm talking about?
Questions, man.
Hey, we trying to get us a chip round this motherfucker. You
real. This is the way to make some money. That's what I tell everybody.
You better know it. If you could change something about the game, man, what would you change?
I would change the impact on. I'm gonna say this, but I would change the impact that the labels have. You feel what I'm saying? I know I'm saying that from a place of don't know nothing about nothing, But I'm just saying, from my eyes, my perspective, living my life and what I've seen and what's been portrayed, it seemed like they got their hands in it for the wrong reason. So if the culture is at stake, then get your hand out the cookie jar. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have to be like that. But it's also the people. They respond to the people. So it's a money move. And I feel like once you take the money away from it, ain't nobody trying to do it as much anymore. You feel what I'm saying? And it's still going to be the solid few that's like, oh, it's music. It's hip hop. What happened?
Yeah.
I don't know. In order to get the little raw, the rotten eggs out the basket, bro, just take their hand out of it completely. I've been independent my whole life.
Yeah.
I know that's who is fuck independent their whole life. And that's I mean, connect. Don't even try to get a deal. Connect. Build them relationships authentically.
That's a fact. Yeah, boy. If your network's strong, you don't need a deal. That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You feel me? They gotta pay you, and I feel like if you got the most say in your own music, that's what's less to be expected. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in control of your music. You're supposed to be in control of the expression, especially if you're somebody like me that care about what you make and is able to be as vulnerable. Yeah, I want to protect my shit as much as I can. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. If you could go back and give younger you some advice, what would you tell yourself, man?
Leave these hoes alone.
Ooh!
I was young, man. And I was young and I was the youngest. So I had already fell into the I'm the baby group. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody want, oh, he the baby. I ate that up. Yeah, I'm the baby. Love me. I'm the youngest. Love me. So I felt like I was chasing at one point when I should have been focused. You know, I've been doing music since 8. So at 8 years old, I wasn't focused on a record deal and nothing like that. I was just making music and doing life. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, leave them alone. I'll probably be, you never know. You never know. I had a lot less arguments and headaches. I'll be good.
Oh man. What would you like to say to your fans? The people who've been in your corner, the A1s, your day ones, all your supporters, even before the music. I know you started at 8, you know what I mean? But all the people that supported you, man, what would you like to say to them?
I say to my family, because that's the support right there. My fans don't even exist. The people that's true, like been around, that's basically my family now. So, to my family, I appreciate everything that y'all have done for me, but the one thing I appreciate the most is the patience. Because I know how hard it is to be waiting for somebody to drop or waiting for somebody to express how they feel on a certain topic that's maybe, the political climate or whatever. I know they wanted that for me, and I couldn't give them all of that because I'm still developing as a young man myself. But the patience that they have is, you know what I'm saying, unmatched. You feel what I'm saying? They wait. Yeah. They like, when you dropping, you gonna drop, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna drop. I got you. So, at least being patient with me and at least allowing me to grow up a little bit for real.
That's dope. That's dope, man. Patience is a virtue, man. So if they willing to wait for you, it's a testament to how dope you are as an artist and what type of audience that's willing to listen to what you got going on. So that's dope, man.
Make me want to work harder for them, you know what I mean?
Like,
that's sitting around like a duck. I've been working. That's the reason I've not been up and posting all this. I've been working, so I can't wait to give them what I've been working on this past year. That's going to be crazy, and it's going to be a sense of accomplishment for me to my fans. You know what I'm saying? I want my fans to feel loved, like I'm dropping for them. That's what it's mainly about for me.
Man, that's dope. That's dope. Now, we're going to do this for them. I call it, we doing this for the culture. Rapid fire. I'm going to ask you some questions to give your fans, your family, more insight on who you are as a person. You down with it?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get it.
All right, let's go. I like the energy. The first question is, the first thing I do or think when I wake up in the morning is?
Brush my teeth. My breath be humming.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Favorite restaurant?
La Piazza.
Chicken, fish, or steak?
Chicken.
Favorite pair of shoes of all times?
Air Force Ones, all white.
If you were stuck on a desert island for a year and could only take 3 albums with you, which albums you taking?
Ready to Die. My new shit that's about to drop that y'all don't even know yet. You feel me? What's shorty name? Damn, this one Tierra Whack. She a little you feel me? I don't know if you know her, but
yeah.
She's dope. she got
She's
me
spicy.
a very feel good music. I don't like listening to stuff that make me angry. I got anger issues. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
You got it.
Yeah. That's a fact. All right. Favorite drink.
Water. Like
Favorite sports team.
Ravens, Baltimore.
Weekends or weekdays.
Weekdays.
How many times a day do you think about sex? Uh-oh.
That should be the answer right there. Just that.
Uh-oh. You just said you gotta leave him alone. You just
give that advice to my current self as well.
You gotta relax, man. You gotta relax.
I'm gonna say average about 3 times a day.
All right, okay. If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I want to be able to teleport. I feel like I waste a lot of time driving and flying. I just want to be there. I'm here. What's up?
No time to waste, huh? I'm here and I'm gone, huh?
I'm here. What's up? That'd be hard.
All right, I can dig it. I'm going to start the sentence and I want you to finish it, okay?
All right, bet.
My name is Life of Zhae, and I am a
gangster. First thing that came to my mind. And for those who don't know what gangster mean, that don't mean that you're gang affiliated. That just mean that you are your own man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However you interpret that is how you interpret that. But
yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
man. Shout out to
Man, I overstand. I overstand. You know what I'm saying? Now you already know I can't let you get out of here without giving me some of these bars, man.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta get it spicy, man. Let them know what type of time you on, man. Talk that shit.
Let me see. I want to go a little bit further back so that the people back home feel me. Yo, I remember way back used to say that I wasn't ever gonna make it. Now they play back all the same tracks. Wonder what else that I'm making. I had to take that first place back. Wonder what else that I'm making. The women and money amazing, but the rest of it up for debating. When I started out, I was in the drought, but they y'all hated me regardless. Off from word of mouth, I was in the drought. Now they all we're from skeleton. Wait, hold up.
Woo!
Boy, I'm ready. Come. I don't even want to give them that. Now I gotta go somewhere else with it.
Oh, all right, come on, man. Let's go. All right.
Beretta stuffed in the Margiella's potato to know so it shoot acapella. The street got a profit, but my shit is better. Just check the pockets of all of them with us. Find out what's on that side of the dough. I gotta move at 3 on the dot. We set up shop. No, it ain't soap. Turn on the stove and mix it a pot. 20 years old and he had big bro and that was a lot. Mixing the plot. He getting old, but you never know. We still got a shot. That's to my pops. They be pretending they know me the best. I don't be listening. We can do business, but fuck all the feelings. Just show me the check. Call up my team and let them do the rest. I know my guys are slide for mine, but some of them died to get some respect. He bought the line. His mom's be crying. She can't pay the bond, so we need a check. Can't even fly to see him alive. I feel like the virus put him to rest. So we survive. I told him I got it. Bro, on the slide, he one of the best. You know what I mean? We'll go back. You feel me? Release, brother. It was just in
Yo.
fitting it. I'm like, yo, this other version.
Yo, that's it, man. That's an Address the Culture exclusive. You know what I'm talking about? We in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, I definitely like your energy, man. You know what I'm saying? I like what you got going, man. Tell me what you got next, man. What's up next up the bat for you, man?
We dropping singles and videos back to back. Like I just dropped D&D, great record.
Dope, super dope.
You feel me? You like that? You saw that?
It's hard. It's hard.
Tyler for shooting that. He did that quick, like last minute notice. I'm in the crib setting up lights, like pull up.
I see, you know what I'm saying? You have the young lady with the pole in there, you know what I'm saying? Getting real spicy, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man, you gotta know So it was dope, but it was fun, you know what I mean? So I wanted to keep knocking them videos out back to back. It's a lot more work with me and Tyler, the guy that shot that video for real. And also the verse that I just spit, Hug a Son, I'm gonna be dropping that whole song soon. And most of all, I just, you know what I'm saying, I've been working on a clothing line. I've been working on videography on my end, like just a little bit of side hustle so that way when I'm doing something, it doesn't feel like I'm being unproductive when I take a break. Because, you know, taking a break don't necessarily mean you're doing nothing. It just means taking a break from that specific thing. And music can overpower my brain at times. Like, it can be the only thing I'm doing and not sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely,
I gotta get time away. And we shot a lot of different interviews. Shout out to the young ladies that allowed me to shoot their video for their interview during the National Women's History Month. You know what I mean? So we got a few things popping off, but everything gonna be on the Instagram. So Life is Zhae at Instagram to see what's coming soon. You know what I mean?
Man, that's dope, man. I see you over there working, man, and it's dope that you spreading yourself out instead of focusing on one thing. Because I'm gonna give you some advice from me. I've learned if you want something done, you need to learn how to do it yourself. You know what I mean? And you never know which doors are open from you learning different skills that help the music and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So learn all that shit. Shoot your own videos, record yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do your graphics, take your pictures, all that. You need to know all that, bro.
Every
you know what I'm saying?
of it. I don't know
That's
how to
a
make
fact.
no beats, but that helped me when I learned it a little bit better. It helped me in the studio to be able to talk and communicate with the engineer. So I definitely feel you.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. I love your energy, man. I appreciate you coming through the culture. You know what I'm saying? Dropping jewels, man. A dope, super dope interview, man. Now, what do you want us to leave them with, man? What song you want us to play at the end to let them know what type of time you on, man? Once again, talk your shit, man.
D&D, baby. Now, phone is on D&D. Please call me twice. For real. Too legit all the way, man. We up.
That's what's up, man. You already know, man. Shout out to, the whole legit squad. You know what I'm saying? Tattoo legit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all definitely putting it on for the culture, man. Yeah, man. Super dope dude, man. I definitely like y'all energy, man. Consider this your home away from home, fam. Whenever you got something coming out, you know what I'm saying? Anything you want, man, let me know. We're going to put it together. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make a movie, man. This is your spot, you know what I'm saying, to come through and let people know what you got going, man. We locked in, bro.
I appreciate you for turning up with me, for real.
Man, come on, man. When it's real, it's real. Yeah, man, talk your shit. We locked in, man. I fuck with you the long way. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Already.
Yeah, you already know. But man, pause that. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? But we good though, my nigga. I definitely fuck with your vibe, your energy, man. Again, we locked in. Thank you for coming through, man, and we gonna link up again. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Appreciate
you. You already know, man. This is your boy Big Wall, and this is Address the Culture. And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are, so make sure they respect it. We gonna catch you on the next interview. We out of here.
Yeah.
I don't pick up the phone unless it's moves for the night. Yeah, my phone on D&D, so they gotta call twice. Yeah, 40 missed calls soon as I get off the flight. Who that on the other side of the phone? It's the bro. When you hear them niggas talking like they know me, they don't. Tell them show me all the money they got on them, they won't. This clip bigger than Charlie. Why the camera still on me? I'm just killing them softly and murder she wrote. I don't pick up the phone cause they be acting like they need me. My phone on D&D, so they call twice just to reach me. Where was you when I was at the harbor selling CDs? Who this on the other side of the phone? It's my mama. She said she proud of me. She said you are only child, but you're not a child to me. She been here for a while, seeing different crowds. I mean, I forgot I just got paid today. That record probably say today. Yeah, appreciate her trying to find a safer way. She wanna see us save the day and not my body take away. She said I reflect the ones I hang with. Guess I'm paper made, cause I hang with some hustlers and investors. Come get paid today. Yeah. I don't pick up the phone, let's just moves for the night. Yeah. My phone on D&D, so they gotta call twice. Yeah, 40 missed calls soon as I get out the flight. Who that on the other side of the phone? It's my main chick, tryna argue over the same shit. Can't fix nothing with no money unless you famous. Fan first, met her in the DMs by my playlist. Pimp lip, don't matter what I say, that shit makes sense. I won't argue about the women in my comments. They want me for the same reason. Nonsense, heartless. She know that's the reason I move cautious. Call off, hella missed calls from them niggas round the corner. Yeah. See my bros in more pictures than Warner. See them niggas think about creeping than Warner. And my niggas, they mean business, we on her. Yeah, we on her. Zhae, baby.
Yeah, we about to dress the culture, huh?